So good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Today we are diving into our part two. So last week we took a look at, oh, hold on, can you guys see my screen okay? Can you just let me know that you can see my screen? Am I sharing screen? No, I am not.
Yeah,
Am I?
it says,
Yes, I
yeah, it says
am. Okay.
unleash your power.
Okay, cool, cool. That's what I needed to say. Right, so this is a continuation from last Friday's session. Right? So if you can recall last week, I asked ChatGPT, for those of you that weren't here, last week I asked ChatGPT, if you were evil, if you were the devil, and wanted to stop someone from meeting their true potential and living in their purpose, how would you do it? And last week I was saying this thing spit out 11 reasons real quick. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, wow, this thing is quick, and maybe this thing is actually evil. But anyway, we uncovered five of those topics last week, and we're going to go through the other six today. So, a quick recap of the points that we covered last week. Chat GPT said if it was evil, if it was the devil, and wanted to stop you from living in your purpose, the first thing it would do is plant seeds of self doubt. It would encourage you to compare yourself to others. It would create distractions in your life. It would perpetuate fear, and it would magnify validation. So if you missed that session, you can catch up on it in my school portal. At the end of the call, we're going to drop the link for the school portal. If you're not a part of it yet, you can join it. And it is free for now. So as I said, we'll be sharing that link later on today. So now we're going to get back to today. So today we're going to continue with these points of what Chat GPT would do in order to stop us from progressing, stop us from living our purpose. So you know how I do it. You know I like interaction. So here comes the interaction. Let me know that you're action takers now. Drop a one in the chat if you are ready to hear the other ways and how Chat GPT would stop you from meeting your true potential. And in come the ones, my action takers. My action takers are coming in there. Um, and drop a two in the chat. Drop a two in the chat. Oh, the ones that still coming in. Adina, Jenny, Erica. They flew in there so fast. Suzanne, Joanna. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And drop a two in the chat if you are ready to continue to find out how to defy the forces that are holding you back from living in your true potential. And there comes the twos, Jenny, Suzanne, Isaiah, Joanne, Jacqueline. The twos are coming there thick and fast, thick and fast. Just give me one moment. Just let me do this very quickly. One moment. Right. Just my screen is a bit messed up today. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, so before I continue, let me introduce myself because as usual, I'm saying new names and I'm loving the fact that every week we are growing and new people are coming on every week. So let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle Jenny. I am a business coach. I'm an identity mentor. I am an elite sales specialist and coach. I am an award-winning international speaker. So basically, what I do, and the most important part, how could I forget? I'm also a wife, a mother, a director of multiple businesses, a blogger, everything. So I help you to discover your true self. I help you to shift your mindset, build your self-esteem and your confidence so that you can go on to achieve your goals and build thriving businesses. Okay? So you know how I do it. You know what I say. You could choose to pay attention for the next 15 to 20 minutes. That is, of course, your choice. I recommend that you do pay attention. But if you do, and if you can, minimize your distractions and listen with an open mind. And if you are anything like me, you're going to want to grab a pen and paper because you are going to want to take notes. It is my belief that the information that we share on these calls Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. UK time, can change your life. It could change your life incredibly. So Suzanne is there. She says her notebook is at the ready. Suzanne is one of my action takers. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So let's dive straight into it. The first thing that ChatGPT would do was foster toxic relationships. Okay? It would surround you with, good morning, Gladys. It would surround you with people who don't believe in your abilities, yeah, who are unsupportive and who are manipulative. So who have you got in your life like that? Who have you got in your life like that? This would drain your energy. Having these people around you would drain your energy. It would diminish your confidence. You know what I mean? It would make you second guess your worth. It makes you second guess every single decision. And we say this all the time. You are the average of Jim Rohn quote. You are the average of the five people you hang around with. And you know what? If you hang around with five depressive, unsupportive, manipulative people, first thing first, their energy is going to pour into you. You're going to suck it in, and then you're going to become that type of person as well. And it's just going to stop you from moving forward. So the question is, how do we fend off these toxic relationships? Number one, we set clear boundaries. And I don't know how many topics we talk about setting boundaries in, but setting boundaries is like the foundation of life. You need to set clear boundaries, especially with people that will drain your energy, right? So this could include limiting your time with them, or maybe just addressing those negative behaviors directly. And always, I say this over and over, no is a complete sentence. Set your boundary, and then when they come up with their nonsense, no. No explanation, nothing. Just no, it ain't happening. No. Surround yourself with supportive people instead. So actively seek out relationships with people who uplift and encourage your growth. Join communities like you have done. This community is an amazing community. We've got the Eagles, we've got the Rebuild community, we've got the NVU community, we've got the community, my own community, the Wealth Pioneers. So have supportive people and supportive groups all around you. And of course, practice self-love. So really cultivate self-love through affirmations, through self-care, through therapy if you need to. Make sure that you are not dependent on others to see your self-worth. Drop a 3 in the chat if that resonates with you. If you know that you got toxic people around you that are just draining your energy. Suzanne, you're in there real quick, boy. Wow. You really got some toxic people. I have toxic people around, but actually, to be fair, I've got rid of most of the toxic people from around me. So I am now, I'm fighting against this. I'm fighting against this. And anyone that is toxic that comes into my life, exit stays right. Or stays left, whatever side you want to exit. But the point is just get out of my life. I'm not dealing with toxicity. The second thing you do is perfectionism. So it will convince you that you cannot do something perfectly. I'm sorry, it will convince that if you can't do something perfectly, then you shouldn't do it at all, right? So trying to be perfect would paralyze you from moving forward. It makes you afraid to start something new. It makes you afraid to finish something because it would never be good enough. And I think as entrepreneurs, this is something that we have to fight constantly. The need to be perfect. So do you know what? Do you know how much time I'll put things off? Maybe I'll create a video. Maybe I'll create a video and I'll be like, oh, I don't know how I said that word. I don't know how my face looked in that part. It needs to be perfect before I put it out there. It needs to be perfect before I put it out. We need to stop with that. We need to stop with that nonsense. Break free from perfectionism. So embrace imperfect. That's what we need to do. Understand that perfection is an illusion, right? And celebrate progress over perfection. Celebrate your small wins. So, okay, the video might not have been perfect that you wanted to put out there, but you did it, right? Post it. And post it. That's the first part. Set realistic goals. Break down big goals into achievable tasks and allow room for mistakes, right? Because learning and growth happen with imperfection. So it might be imperfect and you learn something from it. You fail forward and you go again, right? Practice self-compassion. When something isn't perfect, and when you think you haven't done something perfectly, be kind to yourself. Because let me say, Suzanne, if you came to me and you said, "Oh, Michelle, I don't like this video, and I don't think it's right," I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna go, Suzanne, what's wrong with it? Post it. It's good. What's wrong with it? However, when I look at my own video, I'm like, Michelle, that's so much crap. I'm gonna come to Suzanne to get the same support that I gave her. I'm gonna sit down and dwell on it in my head. You get me? I'm gonna sit down and dwell on it in my head and think it's not perfect, and then I'm not gonna post it. So I'm holding my own self back, right? So be kind to yourself and treat yourself the same way as you would treat a friend. Or in the chat if that resonates with you. If you know you're kinder to other people than you are to yourself. Or in the chat if that resonates with you. Self-sacrifice. Suzanne, Gladys, yep. There's fours are coming in. I can see them coming in there. Normalize self-sacrifice. This is what ChatGPT, this is what the devil would do to make you not live in your purpose. It make you normalize self-sacrifice. It make you believe that by putting everyone else's needs first before your own is a virtue. This one slapped me in the face hard because as a wife, as a mother, as a mentor, as a friend, as a sister, as a daughter, we put everybody else. So I put everybody else above me. I've always done it. I've always done it. But what this does is it makes you neglect your own dreams. It makes you neglect your goals, right? It makes you not do your self-care. Gladys says I'm calling her out. But it's true though, Gladys. It makes you neglect your own self-care under the guise of being a good person, a good father, a good mother, a good wife, or a good friend. You're like, it's okay to neglect me because I'm a good person. It's not okay to neglect you at all. It doesn't make you a good person. So how do you combat the trap of self-sacrifice? Schedule time for self-care. And actually, just on Wednesday, when I had my own mentorship group, I was speaking to my mentees. This is something that we spoke about. Now, I love to do my nails. I don't know if you can see my nails on the camera, but I love to do my nails. And I make sure that I schedule time to get my nails done. I can ignore other things, but my nails, that's me time. I've always loved nails since I was little, a little girl, and I still love nails up to now. So I make sure I schedule that time as my own self-care and foot massages. Oh, I love a good foot massage. I make sure I schedule time for them as well because that is my self-care time. So I want to implore you, I'm picking you guys, schedule your self-care. Make it a non-negotiable, okay? Learn to delegate. As business owners, whew, nobody does it better than us, right? Why should I delegate? Why should I delegate? Because I know if I delegate, I'm going to have to go over it anyway. I'm going to have to teach them what to do. I'm going to have to correct everything they do. So why delegate? Is it just me that thinks like that? Am I the only business owner that thinks like I don't want to delegate because everybody else gets it wrong. Nobody else knows as well as I do. But realize this, you don't have to do everything. Delegate tasks out. And this isn't just in business, this is in life as well. Delegate tasks to family members. We are of the generation that when we were little, we had chores, right? Because everybody had to help in the house. Delegate that crap out to your kids. Let's stop mollycoddling them and not making them do anything and delegate some of them things from the house out to the kids. Even if it's just fixing the shoes because they're little, just give them something to do. Give them something to do. And if budget allows, hire somebody and free up some time so that you are able to live in your purpose. Okay? And again, practice saying no. Say no to things that will drain your energy. Say no to people that cross your boundaries. Say no to things that are not aligned with your goals, right? Because this will create space for what truly matters. ChatGPT would also discredit your intuition. So, you know, we all have that inner voice, that gut feeling that pushes us towards making decisions. ChatGPT said that if ChatGPT was the devil, it would encourage you to ignore that inner voice that pushes you towards your purpose. Okay? It would make you mistrust your instincts and rely solely on logic, which could possibly lead you away from the things that would fulfill you, right? So we would start to doubt ourselves. But how do we strengthen our intuition so that doesn't help us? So that little voice in our ear that tells us, no, you can't do it, or whatever it's saying to you. How do you strengthen your intuition so you can't hear that voice? Meditate regularly. So again, make time for yourself. Make time for yourself to meditate, you know? Tune into that inner guidance. This will really help you to hear your intuition more clearly. Have a playlist, maybe some songs that you like to listen to, anything that will help you put into a meditative state where you can hear your inner voice, where you can hear God speaking to you, where you can tune into the universe. Just have that meditative state regularly. The next thing you can do is keep a decision journal. So write down gut feelings before making decisions and then track the outcomes. That will help you to build trust in your own intuition. Um, that's another good one. Reflect in solitude. So take regular time alone to reflect on decisions, to reflect on your goals, to reflect on feelings, and just get yourself away from the external noise and the external opinion. Just have some you time. You time. Yeah. Limiting beliefs. Now, this is something that we speak about on calls constantly, 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 constantly. Limiting beliefs. And limiting beliefs is another way that stops you from living in your purpose. So ChatGPT said that they would embed beliefs like it's too late to start now. I'm too old. I don't have the resources. I don't have the money. And embed that so deeply that you don't even challenge these thoughts. Like somebody will come to you with an opportunity, and before you even think, well, can I do this opportunity? Can I find the money? Can I find the deposit? Can I find the time? Before you even think about this, you just go, no, straight off the bat. Because these limiting beliefs are so embedded in your head, you don't even challenge them no more. Yeah. And these beliefs really they act like chains, and they're really preventing you from progressing or taking a leap of faith towards your goals and towards your purpose. So how do you challenge limiting beliefs? I'm not going to spend too long on this one because we talk about it all the time, but you have to identify and reframe those limiting beliefs. Write down, and it's something that we spoke about in my mentorship group as well. Write down your limiting beliefs, right? Look at them. Are they actually true? Where do these thoughts come from? Right? I'm actually too old, but challenge them. Write them down and then actively challenge them. And you'll find that it's just noise. It's nothing. No, you're not too old. How old was Vera when she started her wedding dress design, whatever it is that's how old was she definitely wasn't no spring chicken when she started. Um, the KFC guy, he was old. He was like old when he started KFC. So you're never too old. They do nothing but a number. So that's just an example of one. Surround yourself with success stories. So write about people who started late, for example, who faced adversity, but they were still able to go on and achieve success. So this really provides inspiration and breaks the cycle of limiting beliefs. And again, that's by surrounding yourself with positive people who've already succeeded. It's by reading books. It's by listening to podcasts. Whatever you need to do so that you know that other people have been able to do it too. And take small steps of action. So taking action, even small steps in the face of a limited belief, shows that you can progress um, even though you might be a little bit scared and even though you have doubt. And the last one we're going to talk about is busy overproduction. So glorifying business over productivity. One of the chat if you know that you just sometimes I can't get my words out because it's still me. Sometimes you are just busy, 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 but you are not actually doing nothing. There's no productivity coming from that busyness. Don't one in the chat if you resonate with that, because me, I resonate with that. A lot of times I'm Joan, those ones can be fast. I see the ones coming in because sometimes that is me. I glorify busyness over productivity. So ChatGPT would convince you that being busy is the same as being productive. It really isn't. It really isn't. It will keep you in constant motion, but without moving towards anything meaningful or aligned, or anything that's aligned with your purpose, right? So let me know from your person that does this. I pick up something where it's not supposed to be, and I go to put it where it's supposed to be, right? This is keeping me busy. I go to where it's supposed to be, I open the drawer, put it in, I don't like what the drawer looks like. So I take out everything in the drawer and I start shifting through papers. I then start to take out papers, I look at the papers, I'm like, what are these? I start reading through the papers. I start reading through the papers, right? Then I have two files, one to put in the bin or to put in recycling, one to keep. Okay. Then I'm like, oh, They should be shredded. So then I go outside to get the shredder and I start to shred the papers. To bring it back inside to shred the papers, but the box that the shredder is in is a bit dusty. So I start to dust that. So now I'm outside on the patio cleaning stuff, but then the dog wants to go out. So then I say, so I've been busy all day. And have I done anything towards my goals or my purpose? Absolutely not. I have been busy all day and I get to the end of the day and I think, what did you actually do today? Because you've been busy all day, you're tired as heck. Because you've been busy moving things, cleaning, shifting, doing whatever, but you haven't actually done anything towards your purpose. Anybody else live life like that, or is it just me that's just all over the place sometimes? So, how do you overcome glorifying busyness? Prioritize meaningful work, right? Johnson, it sounds like her. Prioritize meaningful work. Reflect on what truly matters and ensure that the majority of your time is spent on tasks that align with your long-term goals, not just with being busy, right? Set non-negotiable goals. So each day, set 3 non-negotiable goals that must be completed regardless, they have to be completed. And this will ensure that you stay on track with meaningful work. So even if you get busy doing other stuff, you've got these 3 things every day that got to be done. I put mine up on my whiteboard and I cross them out as I go along, right? And regularly review progress. So conduct weekly reviews to assess whether your business is translating into real progress towards your purpose. And then adjust your priorities accordingly. So if you realize that actually what I'm doing is not actually going towards my goals, it's not helping me achieve more, it's not helping me take a step forward, maybe that's something you need to delegate, or maybe that's something you need to do later on, or, but just adjust your priorities accordingly. Drop a 777 in the chat if you know that these tips have been useful this morning. If you know, if you know that these tips have been useful this morning. Yeah, I see the sevens coming in there. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. As usual, I'm going to end with a quote. I'm going to end with a quote this morning. Your purpose is waiting. It's time to silence the doubt, break the chains, and step into your power. This quote is a powerful call to action, and it encourages you to stop allowing doubt and fears to hold you back from living in your true purpose. Your purpose is waiting. That is a meaningful, fulfilling life, that is already within your reach. But it's often hidden from you because of mental and emotional barriers, right? Silence the doubts, right? Silence your doubts. Overcome your negative self-talk and your insecurities. Break the chains. Free yourself from those limiting beliefs and those external influences that are sucking your skin dry, sucking your energy out of you, and finally step into your power. Okay? Embrace confidence, embrace strength, embrace being authentic, and claim the life that you are meant to be living. Claim the life that you are meant to be living. Right. Well, I've liked this talk this morning. I've really enjoyed this talk this morning. So, if you're not a member of my community already, the Wealth Pioneers, the link is coming into the chat any minute. Now the link should be coming into the chat any minute. Join into my school group. In the school group, that is a community of like-minded people. You can share information on there. You find out about upcoming events on there. There's going to be master classes starting on there very, very soon, monthly master classes. So get in while you can, get in while it's still free. Okay, and you never know, there's so many interesting people in there. Quite honestly, get in, introduce yourself, and start to collaborate. That is the key to success, collaboration. Also, when you go in, go onto the top, you'll see the tabs at the top of Skool. You'll see the classroom. You'll see the classroom. If you go into the classroom, you'll see all the past videos that I have done in there. So make sure you click that link and join. So this Sunday, this is something for me now. This Sunday, I'm going to be running a masterclass called Unstoppable You. So join me. This is going to be a 60 to 90-minute masterclass called Unstoppable You. And I'm going to explore how to boost your confidence, how to renew your energy, and uncover the strengths you've been hiding. So this isn't just another webinar. It's a space where you'll hear stories from real women who I've already worked with. I'm also going to share my personal journey as well, from feeling lonely and depressed to embracing a life of confidence and success. And by the end of this masterclass, you're going to have a clearer vision on how you can step into your true potential. So spots are actually quite limited on there already. My Zoom room only allows 100 people in. So spots there are quite limited. So click the link. The link should be dropped into the chat. So register for the masterclass. It is a free masterclass. It's a free masterclass this Sunday, 5 p.m. UK time on Zoom. So just click the link there and register for that masterclass. And of course, every Thursday we have talking. We call it Talking Up Thursdays, and we are looking for you to share your story. So we're calling all storytellers, motivators, change makers. We're inviting you to speak on this platform. So whether you've overcome a challenge, whether you've discovered a powerful lesson, whether you've got a message that you just want to share that could uplift others, this is your chance to share your voice. So come and join us. We've created this space for powerful conversations, that can really inspire and energize. And that's every Thursday morning at 7 a.m. on this platform. And if you are interested in being a part of that, please contact myself, Adina, Joan, Danielle, and it could be you. We are getting booked up quite quickly, right? But I think we've already got our speaker for next week. We've got our first male speaker. I'm very excited about that. We've got our first male speaker next week. So that will be exciting. So get back to one of us, and we will share a link for you to click in order to book your spot. And with that being said, I'm going to say now, all that's left to say is thank you. Thank you. I've really enjoyed talking to you about this topic on how we could overcome these barriers and how we could fight the devil, because, I put ChatGPT into the spot of the devil. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Make sure you're following the school group, of course. And if you are listening to this on recording on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe to more videos. Make sure you join in next week. We're from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. UK time, except bank holidays. We don't do bank holidays. So please invite anyone to this call who really needs a push in the morning, who needs I was going to say pick up the butt, it's a motivational push to get started in the morning. David, I see you. You're getting your steps in first thing in the morning. I love that. I absolutely love that. And of course, you've got the Rebuild Queens YouTube channel. So if you go onto YouTube and look up Rebuild Queens, you will see the Rebuild Queens channel where you will get the videos for not just my videos, but everyone else. They're on the YouTube channel for the Rebuild Queens. Let me see, have we got any announcements to be made? So of course, we have our Christmas parties coming up. If you're in the NBU and the Rebuild community, Suzanne says, looking forward to Sunday. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you so much. If you're in the Rebuild or NBU community, we've got our Christmas get together, or our end of year get together, if you want to be politically correct, in Brighton. So get your tickets for that. If you are one of my Eagles and you're on the call, have you got your Christmas tickets yet? That's on the 5th of December. I think they're going to stop selling those at the end of this month, I think. So if you're coming to that, please make sure you get the link from Nick and make sure you get your ticket. What else have we got to announce? We've got our Come As You Are Ladies Only Talk in February, of course. If you are interested in being a part of that, please get back to the person that invited you onto the call. That's a ladies only event though, and get registered to get your ticket for that one as well. Rebuild retreats. Listen, retreats will change your life. Retreats will change your life. I've been on a retreat with Nikki. I've been on a retreat with Nick, and they have both been absolutely amazing. They have both changed my life. I would recommend that if you're interested in that, those applications, that's a ladies only retreat with Nikki. Those applications close at the end of this. Is it this week, Adina? This month they close. So make sure you get there. And of course, as always, I need to mention seven streams of income. You know how passionate we are about our seven streams of income here. If you're interested in building income, please get back to the person that invited you onto this call and let them introduce you into the seven ways in this community that we build income. What happens on the retreat? It depends on which one you're talking about. On Nick's retreat, it's quite a spiritual retreat. You deep dive into yourself. You have breakthroughs. Um, you talk to your inner child. There's all kinds of things that go on that retreat. On Nick's retreat is a little bit different, but we still have breakthroughs as well. We still dig deep. We look at business. We look at all sorts. So it depends on what retreat you're looking for. But Jack, get back to me and we can have a deeper talk about that because we're due a catch up anyway, aren't we? Is there anything left to be said, Adina? Have I talked about everything? Or Joan, if you're on. Um, So again, the link is there to register for my masterclass, which is on Sunday, 27th of October, which is also my wedding anniversary. 17 years married on Sunday. 17 years, where does the time go? On Sunday, I will be doing that. So if you're interested on coming along, and again, it's a free masterclass, just click the link and register, and I will see you there. Adina says the retreats are amazing for personal growth. Yep, personal growth, business growth as well. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you. Thank you, Joanne. Right. With that being said, it's Friday. Sorry, it's weekend. I'm gonna go relax. I'm not brunching today. Miss Joan told me off yesterday for brunching every weekend and having too much alcohol. So I'm not brunching today. I shall be relaxing at home and not having a drink. Though I did have one last night. So yeah. I still got it in, Joan. I still got it in, just not as much as usual. Thank you. And thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. Same link, 7 a.m. on Monday. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Get into the chats. Thank you, Adina, and happy birthday to your dad as well. So have a great day, everybody. See you soon. Take care. Bye.